Hey everybody, I hope you all are doing well and welcome back to Michael's Matters. Now, of course, I'm Michael. Hi and hello. And one of the interesting quirks about how Social Security works is that oftentimes we all think that the benefits are relatively equal across the country, meaning that people who live in one part of the country get about the same amount of benefits as somebody who lives in another part of the country. But the thing is, that is not even close to true. I mean, usually when we see the numbers, we just sort of see an average that covers everybody. But the thing is, nobody is average. Nobody is right on that average dot. But rather, there are tons and tons of people who are below average, and then a few handful of people who are way above average that bring that average number up. And it even gets worse. We start to look down and dive into the different programs within Social Security. So that could be Social Security Retirement, which is the largest group. Also, Social Security Disability SSDI, Supplemental Security Income SSI, as well as survival, spousal benefits, and really all the other iterations of Social Security. So today we are talking about the top 10 states that get the most Social Security benefits in 2023 and how that compares to the average Social Security benefit at the national level, as well as how that compares to the state that gets the lowest Social Security benefits on average. Now, this is Michael's Matters, and before we get to it, if you like these videos, if you find them interesting, if you find them helpful, or hey, if you at least find them useful, please don't forget to like and subscribe, because it really does help the channel grow, and we are so thankful for that. But also because you get updates when our newest and most informative videos become available. All right, now, let's get down to the video. So the way we're going to do this list is we're going to do it from the lowest states within the top 10, so that's state number 10, all the way up to the highest state, state number 1, which gets the most Social Security benefit. Initially, what we're going to do is we're going to compare each of the state's benefits to the average American overall benefit, as well as the average lowest state benefit from Louisiana, just to kind of give us some color as how these numbers actually exist and how they compare to everything else. Also, keep in mind, Louisiana at the lowest state has an average Social Security monthly benefit of $1,627.01 a month, while the national average as of June 2023, which is the most recent numbers we have, is at $1,788.89. So again, that is across the United States all put together. So starting off here, we're going to start at the number 10 state in the top 10 states with the highest Social Security benefit, and that is going to be the state of Wyoming. Now, Wyoming is a state that doesn't really have actually many Social Security beneficiaries in it at all. In fact, it is the smallest number of beneficiaries on this list at 120,816 beneficiaries in this state. This also means that the estimated average Social Security benefit for 2023 for Wyoming is at $1,858.13 a month. So that's pretty good, especially when we compare it with the average Social Security benefits nationwide, because it is $69.24 higher a month than the national average, or 3.87%. And then also when compared with the lowest state Social Security benefit, that's Louisiana, it is $231.12 higher, or 14.21%. Next up is an East Coast state that you would probably imagine would be in the top 10, if not towards the very top, which is Massachusetts. And Massachusetts has a total population of retirees at 1,295,088, at least in 2021 when the last count was taken. Initially, the estimated Social Security benefits for 2023, though, is going to be a couple dollars higher than Wyoming at $1,860.66. This means that Massachusetts comes out to have about 4.01% benefits higher than the national average, or a dollar amount of $71.77. Now, compare that to the lowest state benefit in the union. It is at 14.36% higher than that, or $233.65 higher on average. Next up is the state of Michigan with 2,253,295 Michiganders who are also on Social Security, with the average estimated 2023 monthly Social Security benefit of $1,873.89 a month. This means that folks in Michigan get benefits that are 4.7% higher than the average national amount, or $85 a month, or 15.17% higher than the lowest paid benefit state or that comes out to $246.88 more a month. Next up at number 7 is another state that is known for its cold weather and its friendly people, which is Minnesota, who has around 1,082,519 Social Security beneficiaries and an average Social Security benefit of 2023 that is estimated to be around $1,896.66 a month. This puts them in a position where they are receiving 6.02% more in Social Security benefits than the average American, or $107.77. And again, to reference that up against the lowest Social Security benefits state, that would mean that Minnesota gets 16.5% more, or $269.65 per month. Next up is the only state that's going to be on this list that is from the West Coast, much to my surprise and chagrin. Maybe I should move to the East Coast. is one that you would probably not think of, but it is Washington State. Now, Washington State has a pretty decent-sized population of Social Security beneficiaries at 1,413,306, who get an estimated 2023 Social Security benefit amount of $1,905.58 a month. So this puts it at number 6 because it is at 6.52% more than the national average, or $116.69 more. Or it also comes out to 17.12% higher than the lowest state's benefits, or $278.57 more a month. As we get to the middle of this list, we head back to the East Coast, to the state of Maryland, who has a mid-sized population of Social Security beneficiaries at 1,038,041 beneficiaries, with an average approximate Social Security benefit in 2023 at $1,926.50. So this means that the average Marylander Social Security benefits are going to be higher than the national average by 7.67%, or $137.26 more. Also, if we compare that to the lowest benefit state, that's Louisiana, folks in Maryland are going to get 18.39% more, or $299.14 more a month. Next up at the number 4 spot for the state who gets the highest Social Security benefits on our list is the state of New Hampshire. Now, New Hampshire is a state with one of the smallest populations of Social Security beneficiaries on this list. Not as small as Wyoming. It's at 321,925 beneficiaries who, on average, get a benefit of $1,939.31, approximately in 2023, or that puts them at 8.41% over the national average, which, if we put into dollar amounts, is $150.42. Lastly, if we compare that to Louisiana, the lowest benefit state, it means that folks in New Hampshire get 19.19% more than folks in Louisiana. Now, the next 2 states are states that I would assume would be on a list like this, which is, the first one is Delaware. And Delaware has another really small Social Security residency, the second smallest on this list at 229,047 Social Security beneficiaries, who get, though, a very healthy average monthly Social Security benefit of $1,979.94 in 2023. So when that is compared against the average Social Security benefit nationwide, that means that they get 10.68% more on average, or $191.05. And when compared against the lowest benefit states, folks in Delaware are receiving 21.69% more benefits, or $352.93 more. For the second to last one on this list, which is going to be the second highest average Social Security benefit in the country, which is Connecticut. Now, Connecticut, again, is another one that I would assume would be on here just because there's so many wealthy people and it's such a small area, but their Social Security beneficiary numbers are not that small. I mean, it's not giant, but they have 699,597 Connecticutians who are on Social Security benefits. Overall, their average in 2023 is about $1,994.17 a month in Social Security benefits, and this puts them well above the average Social Security benefit nationally by 11.48%, or $205.28 a month. And then lastly, if we look at that in comparison to the lowest benefit state, that is Louisiana, they're going to get 22.57% more, or $367.16 more than Louisiana. All right, so we have made it to the top of the heap, and the reality is that it is a state that I don't think I would have guessed. I mean, did you, right? It is the state of New Jersey, who has a very healthy amount of retirees. And in fact, it has one of the highest on the list behind Michigan at 1,652,973 Social Security recipients who get a whopping $1,997.12 a month in retirement benefits. This is going to be, again, 11.64% higher than the average Social Security benefit nationwide, or $208.23. And moreover, when we compare that to Louisiana, the New Jersey benefits get $370.11 more, or 22.75%. So basically, almost a quarter more for living in New Jersey. And I'm not really sure why New Jersey has the highest on this list, but it is pretty amazing to see how big of a difference benefits can be from one side of the country to the next, or for this matter, from the south to the north. All right, so that's it for today's Michael's Matters, and I really hope that you enjoyed this video. And if you did, if you found it interesting, if you found it helpful, or hey, if you at least found it useful, please don't forget to like and subscribe, because it really does help the channel to grow, and we are so thankful for that. But also because you can get updates when our newest and most informative videos become available. So, for Michael's Matters, I'm Michael, hoping that you take care of yourselves, take care of others, and have a happy, healthy day.